Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Curse of Strahd, Episode 6. We are down 2 players tonight, but we play on. Tonight is our makeup session because we were, not playing last week because of Thanksgiving and also the week before because of other commitments. So we're back, and we will also be playing Thursday night, in 2 days from now, at our normal 7 p.m. time, and things will be back to normal mostly from then on until probably Christmas when everything will get weird again. Excuse me, so without any further ado, last time on Curse of Strahd, our heroes, after successfully defeating the Blights at the Wizard of Wines winery, were rewarded with a cart full of several barrels of delicious wine, including the Red Dragon Crush. But from there, instead of heading back north to Kresik, where they could deliver the wine in exchange for entrance into the city and up to the Abbey, you guys all decided to head south to Yester Hill to attempt to recover one of the gems that helps make creating this wine possible.
Right.
In this evil climate. There you discovered some druids trying to conduct a ceremony with this wicker man thing and this Golthias tree that was, producing
super
blights, because that's what it does.
No, and it also bled blood instead of sap. It was ultra creepy.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know there was a wicker man thing going on. Is Nick Cage nearby? Are the bees nearby? Oh god!
So, you guys were able to defeat the druids and end their ritual and recover the gem.
Woo-woo.
You weren't quite able to take down the Golthias tree. It seemed pretty resistant to your attempts, though Pharaoh did pick up that, tree killer axe thing.
Right.
And you guys noticed at the end of this that Strahd was on his magical flying fire horse thing.
What?
Floating above and watching you guys. And when you ended the ritual, he turned and floated away. And Ismark was like, "Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that?" And as he ran up the hill, out of a bush, a blight leapt out and impaled Ismark.
He's dead.
He ain't dead. Come on now.
Okay, we talked about using our magic. So we kind of only have 1 diamond for resurrect, and I don't think he's worth it.
Ouch, that's my brother.
I'm saying that as Lily. Sorry, not as Leo. He would probably do something similar, though.
Did we check and confirm
have another
that he's
solution.
dead?
He was literally impaled moments ago. He is not yet dead, clearly, because he's like,
Oh no! Aridin, you're really good at medicine checks. You should help him. Sorry, for those who don't know,
That's a lot of blood!
we did medicine checks on Aridin's girlfriend and she died.
I guess I'll put pressure on it?
Wait,
But which part? It's kind of everywhere.
Can I,
Hurry up.
Oh, aren't Pharaoh and I still at the tree, though?
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep working on the tree.
You maybe didn't even notice this, because you're kind of on the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
Irina, you absolutely noticed this.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
do a
gonna-
meanwhile and come back to me and Pharaoh.
Alright, shush.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to my brother. No, Ismark, you can't die. Not you and my dad.
Did you see that?
Please, Morning Lord, please. You have to help him. I'm going to do my best.
What do you
I'm
got?
going to cast Lay on Hands. I don't actually know how to...
It's not a spell, it's a ability.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
Clear.
So I'm gonna try to use Lay on Hands. Please, Morning Lord.
Alright, give me it's a roll. I don't know how much your lay on hands is.
It is my level times 5, so it should be... Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. So it's 50.
That does not sound right.
Lay on Hands, bless your child, healing power, then
Don't argue with the Morning Lord,
She's
Jake.
level 10, dude.
You can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
Holy shit, they
Yeah,
buffed lay on
suck
hands.
it. Level 10 paladin. They heal all
Sorry,
day.
I haven't seen a paladin in 5th edition before this.
Also, you haven't seen one that's level 10 and awesome.
I mean,
I
that's
also
a
think I
lie.
get to choose how much I get to
Nasty
heal.
Master Breeder.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's probably like that'd be like using all of your day's healing.
Yeah. So yeah, 50 points would be my whole day's healing.
Gotcha.
Oh, I get it.
It's
So you
40.
can
I'm
roll
gonna
out.
save 10.
Just save it.
Yeah, he doesn't need to live that much. That was me, not.
Up to the maximum remaining in your pool, yeah. Dang.
I like the
Yeah.
thought of you, like, putting your hands, like, trying to save your brother's life, and you going, I'll only give it, like, 80%.
Yeah, like it's good.
You're like, well.
I can always put the last.
In fact, as you lay your hands on him, the vine from the blight like withers and falls out as like his chest begins to glow, and you see it knit itself back together. First, you see the inside start to knit, and then the outside seals up around it.
Dang.
Cool.
Dang.
I throw up.
Don't let her not watching.
Are you okay?
I feel great.
Do you remember what happened, brother?
Did you see the horse?
Yes, I did see the horse. Do you remember being stabbed?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you're alive, so that's all that matters.
How did you?
I prayed.
What? I should start praying.
I was gonna say, if prayer works like that, I'd be praying a lot more.
Really though.
Ismark wants to respec from little bitch to paladin.
Right?
All
But
right.
yes, that was Strahd.
Man, where were you when dirt got smashed into the ground?
Right?
Been really helpful.
Dead body we used
This is
to
our
thing
dead
around.
friend.
Oh, stop. Don't say it like that. He's my friend.
Other friends who have died by sudden impact with the ground.
Oh, gosh.
Luna,
Dude,
please.
all the defenestration in this game is ridiculous.
Salik.
Final boss is gravity.
The final boss is gravity.
Vanilla is
So
okay because she
real.
has a low center of gravity.
He says, we should probably get out of here.
I think
Yeah.
that's smart.
Meanwhile, back at the tree, Pharaoh has been hacking away with this axe, and then he gets this idea.
Light bulb.
He's got a spell he can cast, which I need to look up the exact spell in here.
Is it like, ouch, ouch, tree, tree, ouch, ouch?
Well,
That
he's
spell?
realizing that this is like a super evil tree.
We have come to that
Oh,
agreement between the
it's
two of us.
dispelled Trevel.
Why would you do that?
Amazing.
Why? Why was that?
Bobby, look at my cat. Look at her.
Very cute.
No, Pharaoh
You
realizes
just how mad I am at Alex.
he realizes he can cast Hallow, as in hallowed ground.
Right, to make the ground hollow, so then the soil will be bad for the tree, and the tree will be like, no,
Exactly.
that evil ground, I was using it.
It's like
You
there's
have
a
the
whole
best
bunch of
food.
junk in this spell. But basically, what happens is the ground becomes hallowed ground, and then the tree, the roots start to like the tree starts to uproot itself. And then he hands you the axe, and he says, "Give it a swing."
He says, finish him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do I roll?
It's like a regular strength attack. You don't have to roll to hit the tree, honey.
I shouldn't roll with my great axe? Wouldn't it be the same numbers?
You can just roll and
It's
then
a
click
tree.
the
It
damage.
doesn't move.
You can click it if you want. We don't need the damage either. This is pure
No,
RP.
I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it with everything
Well,
I
it has
got.
AC 0, so you hit it.
6 damage.
I know,
6
it's really
damage.
shitty, right?
Let me take down the amount of damage onto the tree, and I will write this down, and then we will
How much
calculate.
EXP is a tree worth?
A lot.
Alright, Lily, stop clicking the button.
No, look how much damage I've done to it.
I've got a level 27 lumberjack.
I'm trying to give you a cool RP moment, but if you want to like mechanically do this, I can pull up the stats for a Golthias tree.
No. I just wanted to hit things.
Alright, he hands you the tree killer axe, and as this tree is uprooting itself and becoming, off balance, you wind up and you give it this big ol' swing. And you cleave the tree right off it. You separate its roots from its top. It tips over. There's some ichor. How do you say ichor? ICHOR, the gross black stuff that's in all the Cthulhu stuff.
Icker.
Ichor. Some ichor sprays out, and you're like, ah! And the tree falls and turns to ash.
Immediamente?
Immediamente.
Wow. Shit, yo. Pharaoh and I just looked at each other and we're like, shit, yo. Did you see that? That was ridiculous. Like, that was insane. I'm like looking at the axe, and I'm looking at Pharaoh, and I'm looking at the axe, and I'm looking at Pharaoh, and then I'm looking at the ash, and then I'm like, whoa. I'm like totally tripped out.
Dr. Scott.
Yeah. Does he want to carry the axe for now, or do you want me to carry it?
He's gonna let you carry it for now, but he has dibs on it later if Brandon
For sure.
comes back and
yeah,
wants
like
it.
it's his. He touched it. I'm gonna add it just to my not my weapons, but my inventory sheet, just so we have it.
In fact, I can give you some detail on it because it's over here.
Magic tree cutting axe. I feel like that's as much detail as I need, but sure.
I think that does it.
I feel like that clarifies pretty well.
Cool. So it's a magic battle axe.
Hang on.
The handle is carved with leaves and vines. It weighs, in your hands, you can feel it weighs like half as much as a normal battle axe. When it hits a plant, either an ordinary plant or a plant creature, that plant takes an extra D8 slashing damage in addition to the normal battle axe damage.
Okay. Got it. Wrote that all down.
Cool.
I will pass that on to Brandon when he gets back, and I have it in my inventory, and I have the note on it too, so we're good.
It's the right move.
Alright, cool.
Oh, puppy! Kitten.
You should.
Puppy, kitten, same animal. All the same animal.
Both cute and fuzzy.
Yeah, and companions.
Alright. So, with that, y'all are able to climb back onto the cart and start making your way out. Are you guys going to... so, the path north passes the
Wait,
Wizard of Wines winery.
Don't we want to go to the witch?
wait.
Berez is not nearby. Yester Hill was near the Wizard of Wines.
Gotcha.
I can pull
Don't
up
worry
the
about
map.
it.
Yeah, so basically, if you guys travel north along the road, I'm going to describe the road to you, and you can tell me where you're going.
Wait.
What?
Oh, I want to say something me and Pharaoh did. We were really sad about Dirk being dead again because we realized that if Dirk had been there, he would have written an awesome song about the tree turning to ash. And then I'm assuming you guys tell us about how your brother almost died, and I'm like secretly disappointed that he's not dead, but also excited that you can like fix things because Pharaoh's not very good at healing people. And I was like, I bet Dirk would have wrote about that in his song too, and it would have been like #1 hit in all of Red Lark, all of the Desert Valley.
All of it.
Tears. I miss Desert Valley. Okay, that was what I wanted to say. Are you pulling up a map, Jake?
I'm responding to a comment on Facebook.
Someone's watching us?
Someone is
Oh
watching.
my god,
Hi,
that's
Raymond.
exciting.
Do albums in D&D go like silver, gold, mithril?
No, platinum. Because, oh no, Electrum.
No, Electrum's between silver and gold. It's an alloy of silver and gold.
Yeah. So it's like
You'd
gold
go like
album, then you have
silver,
silver
Electrum,
album.
gold, platinum.
Electrum. Then platinum?
Maybe probably platinum at the top. Yeah. Well, like maybe adamantium at the top.
Ooh, adamantium album.
Oh, there you go. All right. Cool. So you write your song. All right. Let me describe the path north, and you guys can tell me where you're headed. So, from Yester Hill, there's that strange mist to the west.
Right.
It's otherwise surrounded by the Sphalic Woods. The path leads north, away from the hill. It passes the winery, which is where you guys came from this morning. If you continue to follow it north, it heads back up to the crossroads. Up at that crossroads, you would have to travel east to get to Valakai, or to Berez, or to all the way back to Barovia. All of that's east. And just a little bit to the west of that crossroads is Krezik, which is your destination with this wine. So that's what I meant by Berez, the place with the second gem, is not nearby and not on your way to Krezik, is what I was trying to...
Okay, but my question is, oh shit, let me go get our quest log. That's why I'm confused.
Go ahead. But you guys could absolutely, if Krezik is your destination, as you had previously said, and as you had promised to Yevgeny and Soldar, who are eager to go somewhere and drink the Red Dragon Crush.
But we don't have the means of making more Red Dragon Crush, right?
Pardon?
Okay, so this is I'm a little lost. So
Yeah, we were gonna try and convince them to go get the Red Dragon Stone.
Yeah, because we only got which stone did we
This
get?
is the Purple Great Mash Stone, yeah.
Yeah.
so we don't have the Red Dragon
Correct.
Crush.
But you've got barrels of Red Dragon Crush in the cart.
Right,
Okay.
but we
Oh, and the Burgermaster and Chris
them
wants the wine.
to invest.
So maybe we should go there first.
Yeah,
Do
why
we-
don't we just offload all of our useless crap, both the barrels and the Russians, at Krezik?
Yeah, I hear
And
that.
then go to Berez. Yeah, that's what I was trying to suggest, just
Okay,
map-wise.
so-
To mostly whine at us, so...
Okay, so we got the Purple Grape Mash from the Druids and the Blights with the Gulthias tree, but Baba Lasaga has the other one,
Correct.
and that's in Ruins of Berez, which is south of Valakai, and she
Correct.
is extra bad because she serves Strahd.
Right.
That, and we definitely don't want to bring superstitious alcoholic Russians near her. Like, I'm
Right.
already...
Seems like a bad idea.
even more
so-
annoying if we say we're taking them with us to fight the literal nightmare under their beds.
So, in terms of our quest log, the Wizards of Wine quest is now branched, and we've completed the Purple Grape Mash quest once we drop off this stuff at Krezik, and then we'll also have completed our quest to get into Krezik, which I can't really remember why we wanted to do that.
So, Ismark was insistent that if Valakai was not safe for Irina, then Krezik would be at the Abbey. He's heard...
Oh, I have
he's-
a great... Okay.
Also, the
so-
Abbey's where we need to cure Pharaoh's minor cough.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We need to cure his werewolf.
Yeah, and... Oh,
we can
and
just
the-
drop off my brother.
the-
That way he doesn't get stabbed again.
The Abbey is...
Is Mark gonna become a nun?
Cure
How do you
lycanthropy.
solve a problem
Pharaoh
like
does say that on the
Pharaoh?
quest log. So wait, the Abbey where they can cure him of lycanthropy is in Krezik also?
Yes.
There is
That's-
the Abbey of Markovia is in Krezik.
Okay, so we'll definitely go to Krezik. We'll do all the things. We'll drop off all the stuff. We'll get Pharaoh cured, and then we'll sneak out Irina out the window style to go with us to Berez and be like, bye, bish, to her brother, and it'll be great.
I'm okay with this. I think that my brother can stay, be safe. I don't want him getting stabbed.
This is great. Great
To
plan.
Krezik.
Okay,
To Krezik.
okay, so we all decide to go to Krezik, and then I'm going to secretly tell Irina my plan for her to be like, yeah, after we do all our business in Krezik, we're going to go to Berez, and I really like how you made that guy and be not dead, so you should come with us.
That guy.
Is a
Good. I'm glad I
great.
made myself useful.
I respect your bravery.
Cool. Are you guys going to stop along your way at the winery to drop off gem number 1?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, man, don't you want to see... Please let me read the list of names. Please let me read the list of names. Don't you want to see Claudio
Vigo.
and Martin and Vigo and Yolanda and Adrian and Elvira and Stefania and Dag?
But when you put it that way, no, I actually don't.
I really want to see Davy and Martikov and that entire crew. I really want to. Okay, we'll drop off the gem.
How are none of them
EXP.
named Corvo?
That's a kind of good question.
You mean like from Dishonored?
But like from the Italian word for raven, which is where Corvo from Dishonored gets his name.
That's
Alright.
every single one of them. Their middle name is Corvo.
Alright, Krezik.
Yep.
All right.
Davian's like, yay, thanks for the gem.
Yeah. Oh, yes, the purple grape mash gem. Thank you. We shall rebury this post-haste. There will be vines growing again in no time.
Ooh.
Yay! Thanks, Davian Martikov.
I didn't expect you had to bury it. Glad to hear it's going to work, though.
You bury it, and the vines actually grow out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wasn't it like pulsating-y?
It was like goopy.
Yeah, it had like wine squishing out of it.
Like you could lick it.
Oh, good. It's both goopy and pulsating.
Just lick it for an hour and you'll eventually get drunk.
Yeah, when Pharaoh was holding it, it was slick with wine. Or no, it wasn't Pharaoh who was holding it, it was Aragon.
Corvo swore off drink right about now.
Alright. From there, you guys can make it the rest of the way to Krezik by midday, certainly. It's not too far.
Great.
Midday, early afternoon. I'm not going to pull up my handy-dandy list of things.
Alright.
And when you arrive at Krezik, I flip to the page with Krezik on it. You guys see that familiar the hill leading up, because you guys were here before. It's much harder to go up this hill with a cart, but your horse is able to pull, and it heads all the way up to the big main gates. And the guard says, "We're not allowing visit." Wait, what's that you got in the cart there?
Oh, you mean...
The wine?
Red Dragon Crush.
Yeah.
Right,
just-
quick, get the burgomaster! And he sends the guy off, and the guy goes running quick. Very excited. And after some time, the burgomaster comes by and he says, "Ah, my friends, you've returned, and I see you brought... Is that the Red Dragon Crush?"
That it is.
Yes.
Can I have a quick suggestion for your society at large? This wine thing is a massive single point of failure. Learn to ferment potatoes or something.
We'll take that into consideration. Quick, come inside quickly. Guards, open the gates. And below, you see two guards pull these big. They unbar the doors and pull them open.
Okay, that's how we open the gates. Make a note.
And he brings you inside, and he meets you down at the base as you guys come in, and he says, "By the laws of Barovian hospitality, I welcome you to Krezik."
So we bring you wine, you are hot. Okay, got it. Got the
Wait,
law.
we've got some Barovian hospitality. Is there a stronger law we can get under?
Is there a what we can get under?
Stronger law.
Something with a little more actual hospitality in it, and less, like...
Do stuff for us.
He brings you guys in to the main part of the village, and he actually brings you right up to his house.
Oh man, is this house dope?
His house is pretty dope. So, to describe in here, so inside the village, this mist-shrouded village beyond the wall is nothing more than a scattering of humble wooden cottages along dirt roads that stretch between strands of snow-dusted pine trees. So many trees, in fact, as to constitute a forest inside of these walls. Up to the northeast, there are gray cliffs that rise sharply, and there's a road winding up to the abbey that you can easily see from here.
Humble but quaint.
The building closest to the outer gate here is the cottage of the burgomaster. It's clearly the largest building in town, but still fairly humble, or fairly modest, rather.
So you would not call it a sweet, sweet crib?
Only one suite. It's not a sweet, sweet crib. It's a sweet crib.
All right.
We got a bunch of wine now, so you can probably throw some sick keggers.
Word.
He has the horse pull around to the side where he opens these big double doors that lead down into the wine cellar, and he calls for a servant to come and load the wine down into the basement.
I want to talk to this guy and figure out why he was being so shifty AF earlier. He was so suspicioso. Oh my gosh, guys, his tail looks like a question mark. It's so cute.
Oh, it does.
He's adorable. So he invites us into his house, right? Right, Jay?
Yeah, he invites you into his home.
All
He
right.
sits you down, and he snaps for a servant to come bring some Red Dragon Crush.
That's the situation here where you can snap for service. I don't know about this guy. All
And
right.
you see that the servant has come with a large decanter filled and is holding several glasses.
You gotta decant it.
So when we all have our wine,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming, dude, I don't know what their names are.
Yevgeny and Soldar.
Okay, I was literally gonna say Boris and Yeltsin. So.
Oh, they're sitting outside on the cart with one of the barrels.
Okay.
Draws in.
Yeah, just they've got their tankards, and they're just filling right out of the barrel
We're
and
just chilling. Okay.
singing songs and having a good time out in the yard.
I just want to like get the DL from this guy and be like, you seemed we're really glad we could help. You seemed really concerned about the safety of Krezik. What's been happening lately? We're not from around here.
Oh, well, we're far enough from the he who must not be named.
Word.
Voldemort.
Don't say his name. No, now they can find you.
Muscat!
That we want to avoid attracting undue attention out here. Right? If, as I said before, you could be his allies, in which case... you could have been his allies, in which case we would not want you to enter, or his enemies, in which case we would also not want you to enter, because either would draw too much attention. But friends, only true friends would bring us wine like this.
I'm glad that you feel that way.
We've also been having some issues. Graves have been dug up.
In the
Oh.
town?
In the
Inside
town.
walls?
Yeah.
In the walls. That's
Where?
intriguing.
In the graveyard. It's just this way.
That was great. Usually are. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
Who's buried in Grant's tomb?
Who is the biggest
No
head?
one. It's a tomb.
I feel weird about this guy because he was so weird about letting us in. I guess what he's saying makes sense. But I also just
I mean, he's got an exclamation mark above his head, so he must be trustworthy.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess, dude. I don't know. Oh, my cat is so cute. All right. How long has this been going on? I'll let him walk us there, but I'm asking questions as we walk, I guess.
Oh no, he's not walking.
We're sitting down eating.
You're just sitting in his. You're sitting in his sitting
Oh,
room.
I
He
thought
did
you
not.
said it's in the graveyard. Here, let me show
In
you.
the graveyard, that way, and he just sort of gestures down out.
All right. I'm going to say, how long has this been going on?
For some time.
Have the bodies been turning up somewhere else, or are they missing?
No, the bodies are still missing. We're not sure.
Did that say, oh, is that exclamation point?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna hold it above my head for every side quest, but it's not showing up on my head.
You gotta use a heavier
Be
pen.
a Sharpie.
The glare on it was, yeah, I think that's what I have to use.
You gotta get that hat. The gold one on it.
I feel like Pharaoh would ask this question, not Theo, and I'm jumping in because Brandon's not here.
You want to ask it as Pharaoh?
Yeah, I guess.
Go ahead.
Like, whatever. It's,
Give me your best Pharaoh voice.
dude, I cannot do a Pharaoh voice. It's so impossible.
Good.
Yeah, oh, Pharaoh would have asked for bread to go with the wine by now.
Oh, absolutely, and
Yes,
yeah.
that is what.
That-
Oh,
that's
well,
what
good.
the
That's
Barovia
our
laws
side
about
quest.
that.
Bread for Pharaoh. Done. I'm gonna be helping him
Check it
sneak
out.
loaves into his
Give us some
bag
XP.
before we leave. All right. Does it look like what I'm trying to ask, what Lily's
Yeah.
trying to ask is, does it look like the bodies dug themselves out and up, or does it look like someone else did?
Are you gonna ask it
Do
in
they
those...
have-
Pharaoh's asking this?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, no, Pharaoh doesn't have any tact. He would ask that.
like Pharaoh is the kind of person who would think about
Yeah.
that. And he is
Krezek.
not
Krezek. His name is not Krezek. That's the town's name.
the burgomaster.
His last name is Krezkov, but
Please, Krezek was my father.
Dmitry Krezkov.
Dimitri.
Dimitri.
Oh,
Dimitri's eyes widen when Pharaoh asked the question. He said, "I hadn't even thought of it. You can feel free to investigate yourselves afterwards. You can stay here for as long as you need. But I didn't even think of that." Oh.
Sure.
He's got this sort of disturbed look on his face as he's thinking about the implications.
It's an evil land where he who must not be named has domain. Strange things can happen.
Strange things indeed.
Cool. Well, we chill and we drink wine, I guess. If anybody else has questions, those are my main questions.
There's a monastery in town, correct?
Oh, the Abbey?
The Abbey, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
what's the name of it, Jake? Can you tell it to me?
the Abbey of Saint Markovia.
Can you spell Saint Markovia?
S-A-I-N-T.
Uh-huh.
And then Markovia.
Got it. Great. Thanks.
Krovkanov.
Krovkanov.
It's at Markovkanov.
Nobody else has questions for the burgomaster?
No, he seems pretty useless, actually. We should go look at the grave stuff.
Yeah,
Well, we should go to the Abbey.
He seems confused that you guys are asking about the Abbey. He says, "Are you sure you want to go to the Abbey?"
Oh, we heard from travelers
My brother.
that it was a nice place to visit.
Ismark chimes in. "Yes, I heard from our cleric. You see, I'm a burgomaster of my town, of the village of Barovia, and, well, I forgot what I was saying." He got caught up in saying that he was the burgomaster and forgot what he was going to say.
Typical.
You read it in a travel guide.
Oh, the Abbey, yeah, our priest, said that the Abbey could be a safe place for my poor, frail, defenseless sister.
Oh, yes. I am
I
very
sit next to
frail
him?
and defenseless.
I'd like to kick him in the shin.
Clearly, he has no armor on. He's wearing commoner's robes, and Irina is wearing, like, legit armor and's got a sword hanging off her belt.
Can Aridin kick him in the shin under the table? Do we need to roll for that?
I mean, not on a table, it's a sitting room, but...
Well, I want to fake sneeze and try and kick him.
Good idea.
Yeah, sure.
Do that. I support you.
Ugh. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's dusty in here.
And when you say that, the burgomaster snaps, and a servant comes over, and he says, "Dust this place."
Dude, I kind of like this guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, well, we thank you again for, all your help and this information. Do you know somewhere in town we could stay? We don't want to inconvenience you.
And he says, there are rooms here you could stay in. Otherwise, I believe there are a few unoccupied cottages on the other side of town.
Dude, I do not want my own cottage. That should be dusty. No. I do not want to do
Well, I'm not
that.
sure there's
Open all the windows.
7 unoccupied cottages. You're not getting...
Crap.
I'm gonna whisper to Theoden, we're not near the full moon, right? We're good.
Yeah, we can stay here.
Yeah.
Do people want to stay here?
Dude, I want to get my own house.
Let's
He's
take
fine.
the cottage. No,
Dude, let's get a fucking fort.
Okay.
Been outvoted. We'll go to the freaking cottage. You're like, great, sounds good. Thank you.
And he says, just be careful if you go to the Abbey. It's... For years it was abandoned, and a long time ago it was a hospital and a convent, but some of the clergy fell prey to Strahd, and others went mad, and the stories we hear are... What?
It's the sanitarium from Until Dawn.
No.
We're
'Cause
fucking
the stories we heard were, well,
Unpleasant.
they were unpleasant. Yes, that is the correct word. However,
Wendigos.
some time ago, a man, we call him the Abbot. We don't know his real name. He arrived, and he occasionally visits the shrine at the edge of town, near the base of the abbey. But since then, he doesn't come down. He occasionally demands some tribute in the form of wine.
What
We
is
give
the
him a
shrine?
barrel or two, and he doesn't bother us. But there are all sorts of strange screams and laughter, inhuman noises coming from the abbey. The bell rings at odd times. I will not
Just
prevent you from going, but I would hope to dissuade you.
What
thank
what
you.
is the shrine
Right.
to that he goes to?
Oh, the shrine, yes. It is the Shrine of the White Sun. It's a shrine to the Morning Lord. It's over by there's a freshwater pool on the other side of town, near the base of the abbey. A shrine to the Morning Lord and a gazebo there. It really is quite lovely. You should visit there. Please visit the shrine and not the abbey.
It sounds
Well, I would
lovely.
love to visit the shrine. There we go.
I think that would be a great outing. I'm gonna look at Ismark and be like, Ismark, I think you would probably be most happy staying here. You must have important burgomaster to burgomaster business to discuss.
Indeed, I am a burgomaster after all.
I wouldn't want to get in the way, but we're gonna go visit the shrine. That sounds awesome.
Excellent. Thank
Yes.
you. What a great idea, Theo.
Yes, brother, I would love to go visit the shrine. You talk, burgomaster.
Be careful there, my dear sister.
I will.
Dude, do I get like ultra XP for that?
Dude, watch out for branches, Ismark.
All right, everybody except Ismark.
He
Sucker
glares at you, Aridin.
is gonna go to the sweet shrine and chat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pharaoh and Emerald are gonna stay behind because Pharaoh noticed something and he whispered to Emerald while you guys were having this conversation. And so he says, "We'll stay behind for a bit too. We have more." This is Emerald talking. "We have a bit more to discuss with the burgomaster. Please go on, and we'll meet you later." Emerald says.
Okay, thanks, Mom. I was gonna hopefully go to the Abbey with Pharaoh so he get cured, but that's okay.
Yeah. Emerald then is gonna suddenly cast that thing where he connects all you guys' brains and you can think talk.
Oh, sweet!
I love that thing.
And he says, Pharaoh, with his insanely high passive perception, thinks he saw something in the back room when the servant went to fetch the bread. I don't want to alert anyone, so we will investigate further and get back to you.
Discreetly.
Yeah, exactly, discreetly.
Word.
something like a monster or like a
No,
Curse?
no,
Word.
just... We'll fill you in later.
Oh my god,
What?
Jake, your crypticness.
He's focusing on talking. It's hard to...
You're so immoral right now. It's so aggravating.
It's just an obscene amount of bread. He doesn't want to leave it.
He doesn't want to tell anybody else.
we
He wants to
share it.
himself.
Like that room at the Krusty Krab full of Krabby Patties.
Squidward, don't eat them all!
After a pause,
Look at
Emerald,
Krabby Patties!
Emerald, you can hear he's like trying to think this out at you between words. You can tell it's strained, and he says, "A crying woman."
Oh, lovely.
Investigar! I'm so ready for it. Go for it. Okay. We are going to the shrine.
All right,
Not to get married.
Yes.
cool.
That's the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Go into the chapel and
Thought of that. Yep.
cool. So, even under these gray skies, the pool at the north end of the village shimmers and sparkles.
Aw,
Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched as though waiting to be embraced.
so so emotional. We have to do like an emotion check to see if we all tear up. Dude. Tense.
I'd like to do that just to see Koros get in that one.
Right?
My
Or
emotions
pieces
are
of blubber.
perfectly in balance. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay, chorus. So there's a shimmering pool and there's a gazebo with a guy in it. I'm gonna nudge Irina and be like, "Is that statue of the Morning Lord? That carving, I guess."
Yeah.
Jay, is that true? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so. No, it's probably of Saint Markovia.
Interesting.
I mean,
It's-
we'll
it-
probably believe Arena no matter what she says.
It's unclear. So there are not actually in
Yes,
the
I am the Morning Lord. This is a statue of me.
in the various holy texts and inscriptions and art and things all around the Morning Lord. They don't actually depict the Morning Lord himself. They depict his symbol. Which
Is
I
it
can
a sun?
look up? Probably a sun.
It was. Yeah, you said it was the white sun or something.
Yeah, the white sun. That sounds right. It's in this
But
book.
you just said it.
Jake,
What?
I haven't even played the games. I'm doing this for you.
Oh, praise the fuck! That's my book in the sun. Praise the sun.
There we go.
There you go. There you go.
Alphabetical order is hard. Yeah, it's a sun.
Cool.
Like I said.
Surprise, surprise.
Anyways, you're like, he looks sad.
Probably because he lives in a.
Does it look like people make offerings here?
No. You see that there's the snow is parted a bit, where you can see there's a well-walked path along this, goes around the gazebo and over to the edge of the pool.
You can follow that path.
Arena,
What's
do you
inside
like
the pool?
know the story of Saint Markovia?
I
Jake, Let
unfortunately.
her roll knowledge.
You
Find
can
out.
roll some knowledge religion to see if you know any,
I'll do that.
or history, or one of those.
something. Almost something.
Your choice.
Whichever's better.
We'll see. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Okay. That's the best. So either history,
Or religion, your
religion.
choice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So when Theo says, "Is that Saint Markovia?" about the statue of the man,
I said, was it the Morning Lord?
sure, we're gonna.
Oh, I said, oh my gosh, that's Saint Markovia?
And Irina says, "No, Saint Markovia is a she."
Why would I have said that then? Making me seem like such a D. Not a D.
To be fair, no one can tell these weird Russian names apart.
See,
Like,
this is why we need
So-
like Santo or Santa.
She and her followers, many hundred, like 100 years ago or more, multiple centuries ago, attempted to overthrow Strahd and failed. And so then they built the abbey, and it became sort of a fortress closed off from the rest of the world.
And did that fortress turn into Krezik?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. Cool.
Krezik's built up around the abbey
Right.
because the abbey was this safe spot,
Right.
ostensibly. But putting together what the burgomaster said, that like the people inside the abbey slowly over time grew mad and were corrupted and it decayed.
Okay.
Spooky.
So I didn't ask if that was Saint Markovia. I said it's the Morning Lord. So I'm just gonna assume it still is.
It's the morning light.
Yeah. Be like, Can we follow that path that you told us about to the edge of the pool?
Yeah. Everybody
Does it
going?
look
Let's do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking
I'll
the
go.
pool.
Cool.
Do people throw?
Just tap the water.
Throw a coin in.
Yeah, I'm like wondering what people do.
You actually see a someone has dropped a what's it called? A thing that the little leather thing that holds water.
A skin?
A water skin. That. You see someone has dropped a water skin at the edge of the pool.
like left it there?
Not me. Chug from it and see what happens.
Like someone accidentally left a water skin.
Oh,
I kind of want to drink the water.
I was gonna ask if
Also would like Aridin to drink the water.
I was gonna ask, do we see coins at the bottom or anything?
No coins.
No signs of
Okay.
any offering? That's kind of weird.
The water is very clear and beautiful.
I want to drink some water. Just with my hands,
Okay,
not with the
I'm just confused. I'm looking for offerings, and I'm gonna ask Irina. Be like, how do people usually honor the Morning Lord? Do they not make offerings?
They
I
drink
know
the
that's
water?
like really a Jake question, but I'm really confused.
Jake.
People do, but it doesn't appear like that. Maybe it appears the people of Krezk do not to this shrine.
Oh, okay. I get
But you've
you.
absolutely heard of making sacrifices to the Morning Lord or to Mother Night.
Cool. So yeah, it's all local.
But Aridin, you scoop it up. You feel great. In fact, you receive the benefits of a lesser restoration spell.
Whoa!
I was gonna make an offering. That's why I brought this up. I'm gonna drop, I don't know, like 5 gold pieces in.
Alright?
And be like, Morning Lord, thanks for helping us out. Things have been going really well.
Ding. 5 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't mess around, man. I saw what that thing did. That guy was dead and then he wasn't dead. It's good stuff.
The money's not infinite. It's possible to run out.
I have so much money. So much money.
Steal it right back from St. Markovia.
Nothing happens to me, right, Jake?
When you throw
Yeah,
your
I don't
coin
feel
in,
cool.
nothing happens.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta drink it.
No, you know something happens. You feel the effects of is it guidance or bless that gives you the D4?
Bless.
Bless?
Bless.
One or the other.
Yeah.
On your next roll that's somewhat important that you feel like you should use it for, you have a D4 to throw onto that roll.
Blesses for attack rolls or saving throws, and guidance is to an ability check.
Nice.
There you go. I will give you blessed guidance. You can use it on any of
yeah.
those.
Ultra mega.
my favorite
Wow.
color.
Thanks. Do you tell us you feel good after you drink the water?
Yeah?
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
I was
should,
gonna say, oh, well,
like,
if the water.
Get Pharaoh to have an IV of this.
I was gonna say if the water feels is good, then let's just fill our skins now. We should do that anyway. I'm gonna fill
That's a good
my
idea.
skin.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Not gonna drink it. I'm
Cool.
just gonna fill my skin.
Alex, you completely cut out. Yeah.
I muted my microphone for some reason. Was it this campaign where we found that magic water and then Theo tried to take some of it and it didn't work later?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's try it again.
No, I'm just.
Cool.
I'm saying if the
Either way, we
water.
have water.
Irina,
Yes.
when you lean over the pool's edge to scoop your water skin down and scoop some of this water up, an image appears in its sparkling blue waters. A handsome youth of kind and noble visage.
I don't trust him.
The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy upon seeing you. And he says, Tatiana, it has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last. And you see from your hand that's you're holding the flask, a ethereal hand that looks just like yours sort of separates from your hand and is reaching down towards him as he is reaching up.
Is the hand coming out of the water and can we see it?
Everybody can see the hand. It's this ethereal blue hand coming out of the water
Who
now.
are you?
I'm just wigging. I do nothing.
I would dive in. Wait, no. Don't dive in.
He says,
It's probably like that deep.
Don't follow the lights.
Tatiana, it is me, your beloved Sergei. Sergei, however the fuck you pronounce that name.
Sergey.
Sergei? Sergei!
I believe you must have me confused with someone. My name is not Tatiana.
The spirit is this ethereal hand, it's further pulling away from you. It says now it's a whole arm and even like a whole separate
Entity?
Yeah. That looks just like you, but a blue ethereal form.
Dude, is he soul snatching? Is that what's happening right now?
Oh God.
And you see that this ethereal form of you, as it like peels out in front of you, and you like sort of step back. She puts her hand to her heart, and she says, "My beloved Sir." What do we say? How do we say his name? Sergey.
Is it Jake? Is it Sergey?
Gei, but yeah.
Yeah, it's Sergey.
Sergey. This is the dumbest dialogue, but I'm just gonna pull it right out of the book.
Do it.
Do it. We're ready for it.
In life, you were a prince and a man of faith. We were to be married long ago. Has this blessed pool called your spirit to me?
I really wish we had 2 cameras. For Jake. Smeagol style.
Yeah, man.
Just look over one shoulder and look over the other.
Yeah, what does she say? What does Tatiana say? Jake, we're all dying.
That was she was speaking. And their hands reach each other. And right when they do, a peal of thunder shakes the land, and dark clouds coalesce into a terrible visage. A deep, dark voice from beyond the mountains cries out, "She is mine!" A terrible crack resounds as blue lightning splits the sky and strikes into the pool. I need dexterity saving throws
Okay.
from every creature within 15 feet of the pool.
Scary.
Okay. Can Lily just... I'm doing Lily analysis, not Theo analysis. The spirit of Tatiana is in Irina and was meant to be with this person, but Strahd took that person hella days ago, and there's this weird, creepy spirit shit. That's my theory.
That sounds reasonable to me.
Okay, what are we doing? A dexterity saving throw? Watch this. Bam! It's actually pretty good. I was expecting it to be really crappy.
Oh, you guys just made that. It's DC 17.
Koros
and Aridin.
Koros didn't make it.
Oh no.
You guys are knocked prone.
Brother!
And the same blast of, since you guys are not in the water, you're not going to take a ton of damage. If you were,
Nobody's in it.
would have been a lot.
I didn't jump in the water there.
The gazebo actually, it was pretty rickety to begin with. The shockwave from this burst of lightning, it tips and falls over away from the pool and collapses. The statue falling over with it. You're not close enough to it. It's far enough from the pool.
I didn't get a chance to shoot it with an arrow.
No! I can't.
And it
Deep.
tips over.
I want to save the gazebo! Dude!
The dreaded gazebo.
I'm just trying to, like, save the...
What does it
Away
do?
from the gazebo.
Jake, just let me try to hold up the entire gazebo.
It's falling away from you, and you're easily 10 or 15 feet from it.
I'll get under it. I'm ready for it.
You can't move fast enough.
I'll yank on it back.
You turn and you, like the shockwave, and you see, no, the gazebo, and you run towards it, but it collapses by the time you can reach it.
It's like Leslie trying to save the
That's
gazebo.
what it feels
At the
like.
same time, Irina... Oh, sorry, go ahead. You were saying, Bobby?
Oh, no, I was making a quip.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Their hands of these ethereal beings slip apart as the man Sergey his spirit is pulled deeper into this pool, and the spirit of Tatiana snaps back into you,
Shit.
Okay.
and they are unable to connect any longer. And as you look into the pool, you see that the blue color has darkened. Until it's becoming muddy and unclear, and you no longer see this spirit in it.
Oh dear.
So did Koros and I take damage?
No. You were just knocked prone.
I help Aridin stand up, and then I help Koros if he still needs
Yeah.
help. at that
Is
point.
everyone okay? Are you all right?
I'm a little shocked.
I mean, apparently I'm someone named Tatiana, so am I.
I don't want to alarm you, but I think you have a Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We use mental link to tell Emerald and Pharaoh, be like, dude, new intel. There's a spirit of some long-time dead lady trapped in arena. Her name's Tatiana. She's supposed to be with this really attractive guy named Sergey. Didn't work out. And Voice Over the Mountain is not happy about it.
Voice Over the Mountain was clearly Strahd's voice.
Voldemort's super jelly.
Super jelly.
Emerald says, hold on, I think I got most of that.
I don't entirely know what that was.
Yeah, we need to, get you, checked out by, a doctor, but not like a regular doctor, like a spirit doctor.
Like a witch
I was
doctor?
hoping for some, fortune teller type of deal who can banish some spirit from me, potentially. I don't know.
What about that gypsy lady you know, Koros?
Oh, the one who gave us the prophecy.
They're probably still at their camp. Yeah, I bet she would be. Bet she'd be able to help us out.
I wonder if she could just, give us some intel on how to separate the spirits.
Me and Tatiana.
Look,
Yeah.
let's try it.
All right, new quest. 2 new quests. Find out more about the story of Tatiana and Sergey. And the other quest is remove the spirit of Tatiana, or free the spirit of Tatiana.
So, Jake, it said that he was a prince, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask the burgomaster here if he knows of any,
Yeah, a
Prince of
prince
the land.
and a man of faith.
Interesting.
Oh, like a paladin?
Perhaps.
Dun dun dun.
Or an abbot?
No man could ever teach me. Was the son of a paladin.
Yep. Learn more about Sergey and Tatiana.
So are we still going to the Abbey, or you guys want to head back?
Well, now...
Because the weather's really acting up.
Yeah, the weather's pretty weird.
Well, we need the other two before we go to
Personally,
that.
I'm confident nothing weird will happen at the Abbey if we go.
Oh, yes, it'll be totally normal.
Healthy, functioning place.
Okay.
So should we go get quinoa and then head up?
Yeah, let's go get quinoa.
Emerald speaks to you guys, and he says, "Someone's here. You're gonna want to see this."
Back to
Where
the
is here?
Burgomaster Cottage.
The same here that I was when you left.
On our way.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
Hey, can you throw a sweater down the stairs for me? I'm really, really cold.
No, run up and get it.
But then there'll be echo.
There won't be echo. My door is shut.
I have to open your door to get the sweater.
Oh, it's in here? What sweater is in here?
Oh, you just have sweaters in that
Oh,
closet.
you just want, one of mine?
I just want whatever's closest.
Alright, everybody. Viewers, pardon, we're going to pause a moment. We're going to take a quick 30-second break and interrupt the action, and everyone's going to sign off and leave and stop watching, and it's all going to be Lily's fault.
There's no action.
Hold on, it'll be 30 seconds. I'm going to crawl under this.
Oh yeah, he has to crawl out of his desk because he's literally trapped on all sides of his desk.
Oh God, really?
Oh, Jake's gonna
On the
skinny.
stairs.
Okay. My cat woke up because
Fed.
yeah, basically.
Alright. And we'll resume.
After that guilt trip.
Alright, so. Where were we?
Head back to the cottage.
Yes. When you guys arrive, you open the door and you see this man. Is there a picture of him? I hope there's a picture of him. I want to show him to you. No, there's no picture. Darn.
Is it the attractive man from the pool?
It is not the attractive man from the pool.
God damn it. That would have been so awesome.
He is a handsome young man in a brown monk's robes.
Basically the guy from the pool.
And you see he's talking to the burgomaster.
But is he better looking than us?
And
Is he better looking than the pool boy?
he is not better looking than the image of the man in the pool.
That guy's a cool boy forever.
Oh boy. You know, I'm glad that
Don't
if
stop
my
at the
ghost
last
self was
season
with
punishment.
somebody, they were attractive.
What's he saying?
When you come in, he's mid-sentence. He's saying, "You see, the gods of light want to see the Kreskov bloodline restored." The burgomaster's a bit shocked, and he's stammering a bit, and he says, we must get my wife," and he gets up, and the man in the monk's robe says, "I am happy to wait." And he goes into the next room, and you could see he's like, his wife doesn't really want to come in the room, but he's kind of urging her in. And when you come in, her hair is unkempt. She's dressed in,
We mind ask. Yeah,
fine?
is this the same lady?
Yes, Pharaoh says, yes, that's her. He says, while the burgomaster's getting his wife to come in, Pharaoh fills you in quickly. This guy's had 4 kids, and they've all died. The last one died like a week ago, and his wife is super distraught. I think that's everything. Oh, and there's more bread. And he holds up the bread to you.
So wait, they had 4
How
kids.
did the children die?
Several different things. One was
I guess it's not a coincidence.
D&D cholera. The other was D&D consumption. The other was D&D typhoid. I don't know.
Scarlet fever.
Tetanus.
Reznikov bloodline?
How old were all the kids?
Young. I mean, some died as babies, others as young children. His
Are we sure
son,
they are D&D hemophiliac?
his son, who just died, was flipping. Sorry,
Russia. Bloodlines. Hemophilia.
Right.
I think his son was like 7 or something. Not even.
Yeah, this sounds like someone's killing off all the future barons here. What exactly?
This has been over many years that this has happened, but
Yeah.
it seemed like the burgomaster was sort of like, just like, it didn't really register for him emotionally. He was like cold about it. By this time, the burgomaster has come back in with his wife, and you can see she's unkempt. She's not wearing clothes that she would want to present herself in. She's wearing, tattered clothes she's been wearing for too long. Her hair is a mess. You could tell that she's been crying.
This is terrible.
And he says, tell her, and he like brings his wife over, and she's struggling, but not very much, and he sits her down, and this man in the monk robe says, he has a name, I just don't remember it. Here we go. No, he's just the abbot.
Oh, the guy from the hill.
He says, I am the abbot of the Abbey of St. Markovia, and the gods of light have given me a vision and a purpose. I am to bring your son back from death.
Wait, how long ago did the son die?
Like a week.
Yesterday.
Shit.
Do you guys think this might be related to the missing bodies?
Yes.
It's very possible.
Also,
Just saying.
Lily knowledge, not
Necromancy.
player knowledge.
Missing bodies.
Lots of weird stuff with like the way that bodies are buried, because there's like cultural fears about them like coming back. So like they'll be weighted down with stones and things. So I feel like there's definitely also a potential that like something was wrong with like the spirit or something. Like the death was unnatural. So Lily knowledge, not Theo knowledge.
Beard of Hanged Man.
Yeah, I definitely think it could have stuff to do with the bodies though in the graveyard. That's creepy.
Yeah, that sounds right. Are they still talking?
Yeah, like what are they saying?
Yeah, he's explaining, like, he's getting a bit preachy. Irina, you recognize some of it as he's paraphrasing passages from the holy text of the Morning Lord.
I'd like to
But there's also some Mother Night in there that you would not expect, and it's not a pure ideology.
Jay, Alex, want to say something?
Yeah.
I'd like to quietly go over and try and hand the wife like some bread.
Yeah.
Not say anything and just be like, sorry you have to deal with this guy and also that everything sucks.
Yeah, I
Like
feel
without
really bad
words,
for her.
I just want to like convey that with the bread and maybe the shoulder pat.
Yeah, she takes it and she's like nibbling on it.
I'm gonna brain to Aridin and be like, or to everybody, whatever, and be like, when this guy leaves, like, let's like help her out. Feel shitty for her.
Emerald, do you know who this guy's family is? Who are these people?
Yeah.
Are they nobility? Are they important?
The Burgomaster's family is from the very beginnings of Krezek, hence Krezkov.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Interesting.
How do you plan to bring him back to life exactly?
So he's actually you don't need to ask the question. He's kind of been explaining that he will, by the power of the gods of light, he will restore him to life through,
Yeah,
he's been rattling on.
Oh, Irina, you should offer
and-
to help with the ritual so we can figure out what's going on.
The wife at this point is like, yes, just bring me back my son. Yes. She's crying again, and
I'm not sure if his passages are slightly influenced by the other god of this land, Mother Night, and I'm not sure how comfortable I would be.
You don't need to actually help. I just want somebody inside so we can figure out what he's up to.
Of course.
Yeah, the long-term plan here is to kick him off a tall building because this guy's creepy.
Cool, thank you, because I don't
Word.
like him.
The long-term plan is the short-term plan.
Yeah, like I can do it right now if you've got a tall building.
the Abbey's right there.
Next time we're at the Abbey.
Sir, I do not know if you need any aid, but I have received some blessings from the Morning Lord.
And he turns and he sees the holy symbol on your armor, and he says, "Ah, a servant of the Morning Lord. Yes, of course. Please."
That was easy.
All
Yeah,
right.
really.
And he turns back to the Burgomaster and his wife, and he says, "Bring me to the grave of your son now. We can do this without any further ado."
Are we all going? Can we all go?
Yeah, the Burgomaster like scrambles up, and the wife she needs help up.
I don't want her to come. Does anybody else feel that way?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna offer to stay behind with her.
I've seen Pet Cemetery. This doesn't end well.
I'm gonna offer to stay behind with her and say, let us.
She fights you on that.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm saying, why don't we stay here and get everything ready for your son so that everything is just as he left it, and we'll clean the house and we'll put his room to rights, and I can help you get cleaned up. I feel horrible for her.
Why don't you give me a persuasion roll, Theo?
I feel terrible for her. Yeah, I don't do very well. Apparently.
No, I want to see him.
I get my D4.
Oh, yep.
Sucker.
You just call me a fucker.
Sucker.
Oh.
Oh, I got a 10. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, I don't know. I want to, like, help her, like, take care of herself.
She says, "No, I want to see him when he," and then she looks down at herself and she goes, "No, you're right. He shouldn't see me like this. And she goes over to one of her servants. And she's gonna head upstairs.
I volunteered to stay with her and help her with everything.
Not totally appropriate, you're a dude. I know you forget sometimes, but you're playing a man.
I know. No, I didn't forget. I just.
Weird too.
Theo's just very compassionate, okay?
Yeah. Jerk.
No, this is good. Let's follow Rasputin here to the graveyard.
Yeah, she's staying, which is the most important bit.
You mean
that's
Dimitri?
We can't just push him off the building. We have to drown him and shoot him and freeze him.
Damn it.
That'd take a lot.
It does take a lot. Irina, I'm gonna ask Irina. Can you or Pharaoh? Irina or Pharaoh? Can you
Are you doing this?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Brain. Can you put a blessing on the house or something? Because I'm so stressed out about this. That thing you can do.
Can Pharaoh cast Hollow again?
I can
Yeah,
leave
Pharaoh,
my
can you
little
cast
bird
Hallow
here.
on this ground?
He probably could do one more cast of Hallow before he's completely out of that level spell.
To not let the creepy undead child in?
Oh no, he's out of 5th level spells. He can't cast Hallow again.
I'm not sure if I have anything particularly.
I'm gonna tell my invisible bird to just hang out on the roof of this house and see if anyone comes in.
Let's go have a
Great
traumatic
plan.
experience.
That makes me feel better. I feel like Pharaoh wouldn't have told me he couldn't cast Hallow. He probably would have been like, "Hoogity boogity, it's good." So, all right, cool.
Everything's fine.
Snaps his fingers and kind of fizzles.
The abbot, as he exits the door with the burgomaster, he says, "Bring a shovel."
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So awkward.
And the burgomaster says, "Oh right, yes." And he goes through the doors to the cellar, and comes out with a shovel.
Yeah, this is weird, guys.
And then they start walking down the road towards the graveyard.
Yeah, that
Cool.
we
Let's
don't
follow
know
them.
so much about.
Cool. You follow them to the graveyard.
When we get there, can we do a quick perception check at the beginning to see if what Pharaoh said is accurate or not?
About
If the bodies were removing themselves or they were being removed.
yes. You can give me a investigation roll.
Well, we all have that information. So
Yeah, anyone can make an investigation roll, but it's going to require. So before you roll, I want to know if you're just glancing over or if you're actively investigating.
if there's a group of people going, I'm gonna be at the back of the group, hopefully with Pharaoh, and we'll be looking
So you're looking. You're not actively investigating.
at a
Okay?
specific one.
All right.
If people are ahead of us,
You're gonna go over and actually
looking at a specific one, for
Okay.
example.
You're just trying to okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Lily, this was an A or B, and you said A and a half.
3.5. Well, I don't know
All of
anything.
column A, all of column
Alright.
B.
Does Pharaoh get to roll?
Pharaoh can roll.
Go Pharaoh. He just passively perceives all of it.
Yeah.
It's investigation, not perception. But he's got good investigation, as it were. So
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Detective Pharaoh.
he says,
Does he pull out a pipe before he tells us?
Yeah.
"Well, it's simple deduction, my dear Theo.
Oh my god, no.
Clearly, these were dug up.
Okay, cool. Great.
Someone or something dug these up.
I feel better already. Thank you.
So do I. I'd rather not have a.
Yep.
Zombies? Because we're about to have one.
Zamba.
At least one.
There's a table I'm gonna have to roll on in a minute. Let me get that.
No.
Yeah, I really hope it's
The
resurrection.
number and size of zombies. Evil 47. Number and size of zombies.
Chapter 8.
I do love tables.
So, as you guys enter the graveyard, the abbot says, "Which one is it?" And the burgomaster gestures towards the one that has the son's name. It's Ilya Kreskov.
Can you spell the first name?
I would have to flip some pages around. Yeah, I believe it's Ilya. Yes.
Got it.
It's after the treasure. And he says, "I will begin the preparations. You unearth him."
I'll do it. I don't want to make the dad do it. It's kind of...
Yeah, I'll help
Whatever.
out too. I'd rather not bother. I'll put my hand on his shoulder and say, we can do this. You do not need to.
Okay, thank you. And he staggers back and sits down on one of the stones.
I'll take the shovel and start digging.
Yeah, if there's an extra one, I'll help out.
Yeah,
I really don't like this.
there's a grave digger's shack and there's a shovel
Cool,
leaning
yeah.
against it.
I'll go grab that.
And remember that Koros left his invisible bird at the house, by the way.
Yep, and the bird is watching the house. Nothing is happening over there.
Great.
I'm not really a manual labor kind of myself, so I'm just gonna pause.
I'm just standing there feeling super awkward about this whole thing.
Digging away.
I'd like to study the abbot.
Ah, there we are. That's the table I'm looking for. Yeah. Study the abbot.
Like while this is happening, like I want to see if I can get a read on this guy.
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
All right. I just want to know, like, is he crazy or is he for real? Like, I want to know.
I'm doing this too.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm rolling super well today, so.
Bobby, don't forget to set your drop down.
Oh, that's right. I closed the tab and reopened it.
Yep. Theo, you're just kind of distracted. He is quite attractive.
Oh, okay. I feel like he probably lifts on Wednesdays.
Right?
He's a monk. Like,
Uh,
probably
Got
some
that-
of it,
that
but
perfect
maybe
beard.
not. You never know.
That Athelstan beard.
Bobby, or Koros rather, you recognize something peculiar about his features. In fact, you, as a master of disguise yourself, have learned to recognize certain tricks of the trade, and you realize that he is probably not as he seems. There may be some disguise or illusion magic in place, disguising his true appearance.
That's spoopy.
Interesting.
Old man Jenkins?
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the mask off his face. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Do you want to let everybody in on that? Or sit on the...
In a minute. Yeah, folks, I think this guy is disguising his appearance.
Huh,
With
I knew he couldn't be that buff by only lifting on Wednesdays.
Okay, that's
Okay, so-
weird. I'm gonna let you handle whatever thought process led you to that on your own.
So we definitely don't trust this
There's
guy.
nothing we can do about it for now, but keep an eye on him.
No, I do not think we trust him.
Irina, when he starts doing any kind of ritual thing, let us
I
know
will-
if it sounds like a ritual that's gonna, make zombies.
I'll just tackle him. It's good.
Are we sure we don't want to just stop all this now? Pull the plug? Time up?
Ah,
We don't keep
I'm.
taking one, but...
No,
I am
to be honest,
curious
I'll
what
see where
he's
this
doing.
goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he can actually bring the sun back, that would be good because I feel like it would make the mom happy, and I feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
Here comes the sun.
Yep.
Alright, how deep is this kid? I feel like we've been digging a while.
6 feet.
God.
We like 4?
No, you can make it. And I need this book too.
I'm working on it.
I need this book too.
Oh, good.
It's terrifying. If you need as many books, something really bad is gonna happen.
Whoa.
Yeah, lots of books are scary.
Lots of books. You guys have been to lots of books.
I have been to lots of books.
All right.
I'd really just like to
So
flip the kill switch right now.
you dig far enough down until you hit a coffin. You dig around it, and you get to the point where you're able to open the coffin, if you so desire.
I would like to cover my nose, stand back, and open it.
All right. There we
It's
go.
not gonna be good.
All right. As it opens, you see there's the dead body, and it's decayed and stinky. It's only been a week, but it still smells.
Yeah.
And the abbot then begins chanting in some sort of arcane speech that you don't recognize.
Nobody recognizes it.
If someone wants to give me a knowledge religion check, you might
Oh, I'll
recognize
do
it.
that. Religion.
I have no basis for knowing this, but I'll do it anyway.
Aridin does not recognize it. Irina does.
It's some form of Elvish. I can't read it.
It's celestial.
Ooh.
So wait, aren't Celestials the good guys?
It's
Yeah.
I'm gonna it's celestial.
I
don't
feel like
like these
those
guys. Can
are
we
good
kill them
things,
now?
right?
Potentially. I hope.
I'm okay with it.
So you recognize it, Irina, from old texts that you've read. Have had some passages in celestial. But he's speaking, and as he finishes, he holds his arms out, and for a moment, Koros, you see it's like a shimmer, but only for a moment, of wings on this guy.
Told you he was a good guy.
Like the illusion magic draws thin, and because you're looking at just the right time, you see it, and then it's back to just this, young man and his.
Definitely a disguised celestial. There's some weird shit going on here.
And then Aridin, right next to you, you hear as the kid breathes to life and snaps up and says, "Mom, Dad."
Oh my god, it's so emotional. No.
Burgomaster runs over, but first I have to roll some dice.
Also,
I've got to roll on a table.
is he less steady?
Yeah, is he like
Tables
not
of the biz.
rotting?
90% of the virtue of D&D is the number of tables and beds.
And the Burgomaster runs over and he climbs down into the pit and he says, "My son, Ilya!" And he, picks him up and hugs him, and the son sort of limply hugs him back.
Jake,
Yeah.
is the son still dead?
No, as he... So, no, his features unwrought, as it were.
Okay. That was our
Good.
He's still very pale and dirty, because he's in a...
Still smell like ass. Like
pit.
an
And I was gonna say,
Yeah, and it still
and-
smells bad, because the smell is around, but he
And also-
is no longer decayed.
Right. And also, he's probably stiff because he's been lying still for a week.
Yeah, he's a bit stiff, and you can see he sort of limply hugs his father back.
I'm gonna say your mother is waiting for you at home. She's getting everything ready for you.
He says, "Okay."
I'm gonna turn to the man and say, I've never seen such a miracle. How? That's incredible.
It's quite a gift.
Yes.
It is, and you see he holds his holy symbol of the Morning Lord that's hanging around his neck, and he says, "It is the power of the Morning Lord for someone who has been a devout servant for so long. You will understand one day, young acolyte."
Can I roll knowledge whatever to see how long Celestials live?
Yeah, you give me some. I'll take knowledge planes or knowledge religion.
Got none of that.
Take your pick.
History.
Not history. You've heard stories about celestials, and they're basically angels, right? Like for those of us. So a long ass time.
I'm gonna we know he's a celestial, so we know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, how long have you been serving this Morning Lord? I only learned about him recently, but he seems pretty legit.
My entire life.
Wow, that's awesome. Good for you, man.
From my earliest memories, I have served the Morning Lord.
Got it. Cool. Have you lived in Kresik long?
Yes, for a good number of years.
Cool.
The Burgomaster is just like hugging his son. He's so overjoyed that his son is back. And the son seems oddly detached.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask I guess about it.
Why is the Morning Lord granted you the power to bring this particular boy back?
As I said, the gods of light wish to see the Kreskov bloodline restored. At this point, the Burgomaster's wife is not as young in her years, and the chances of her giving birth to another heir to the city of Kresk were drawing thin, and so the Morning Lord, in his infinite wisdom and grace, has decided to bless the Kreskov family and the village of Krezik.
Quite.
The
Praise
return.
the sun.
Yeah.
But what is the Morning Lord's interest in Kresk?
Kresk is it? Jake is struggling for words, not the abbot. I I don't not paradise. Not oasis.
Center of great things to come.
Safe place. There's a good
Sanctuary?
word.
Even?
Sorry, someone said sanctuary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it gets a sanctuary from Strahd's domain.
Interesting.
Ah.
May it always be so.
Except for that lightning strike.
Especially as long as the abbey and the pool and the shrine of the Morning Lord stand here.
So, something you should know. Lightning just murdered the shit out of the pool like an hour ago.
What?
Yes, we had a small, incident?
What did you do? And you see, he grows taller and sort of like Gandalf when he yells at Bilbo in the right, like what? Yeah.
I trust this guy because I feel like he's a good guy because somebody just told me he was an angel, so I'm gonna be like, we should discuss all of this, and we were actually planning to come to see you at the Abbey, so I'd love to continue this conversation calmly.
I was going to drink from the pool, and there was a illusion of sorts that appeared, and
Something strange happened at the pool. We all saw it.
Yes.
Does he acknowledge my pleas to be calm?
Did you bring the power of Strahd into this place?
No, we hate that guy. He's
Possibly.
I have
Might have happened.
vengeance on him.
He blew it out, if I'm gonna be honest.
no. He tried to kill like all my
He
friends.
killed my father. Why would I?
Abbott reaches for you, Irina, and he pushes. Unless you stop him, he pushes back your hair to see your neck.
Okay.
And he sees those marks from because the rest of the party may not remember this because it's been 6 sessions and multiple months. But before the party met, for those several nights that Strahd was attacking your house before your father died, Strahd did bite you several times.
What? I
Yeah,
didn't
he's
know that.
a vampire.
Do that.
Well, we know it now.
Now you do, because he parts back and he says, Strahd has a hold over you.
No, actually, you know who has a hold over her? This ghost we saw come out of her body. It said its name was Tatiana. Do you know about that?
Or a prince named
Sergei.
Sergei.
No, but I think I must go to my books. I must research this. I will require a task from you and from the Burgomaster when this is done. But for now, he can return home with his son, return to his wife.
Okay.
Yes,
New
what
quest,
task?
new quest. Well, learn more about Sergei and Tatiana was there. We have made some progress on that. Free Tatiana's spirit. What's our other new quest?
He hasn't given it to you yet.
I mean, our quest
What
was
is
get the
task?
boy back to life, but we did that. Sort
What's
of.
the guy's name? Abbott Task.
It's just the abbot.
Just the dog.
I'm gonna call him Castiel.
So we hear otherwise.
He says, for now, return with the Burgomaster to his home. When you are ready, meet me in the Abbey. I have a task for you.
That was the plan all along anyway. So just don't be hasty, Hasten. So I feel.
Don't be hasty.
Exactly. This guy's rude. I feel like I'm so on his side and he's so ready to fight
Also,
me.
our friend is a wolf. Can you fix that?
Oh yeah, by the way.
We can ask him where we can ask him where. We don't need the Burgomaster knowing.
Burgomaster's gone. He's not hearing this.
Oh,
That guy.
The
Right there.
Burgomaster's not gone. You guys are going with the Burgomaster back to his house.
So,
Smoking fight.
It's not the full moon. We can wait.
Alright,
Alright. We go back to the Burgomaster's house.
cool. You guys return to the Burgomaster's house, and the wife has cleaned up. She's, brushed her hair a bit and put on a dress that's clean. a clean gown, and as the sun steps through the door, sort of glassy-eyed, she says, "Ew!" and she runs down, and she's crying again, and her makeup's running now because she tried to put some on, but and she hugs him, and again the kid like sort of limply hugs the mom back, but is sort of staring off over her shoulder because she bends down to pick him up. And
Is there
He got
something?
Lazarus bitten.
Yeah, is there something like Pharaoh can do to be like, what's up with that? Like a magic thing?
yeah, Pharaoh will do. He's got that detect thoughts thing that he does.
Or identify? Like, I don't know.
No, he'll do his detect thoughts thing on the kid. And
Okay.
you see, like, when he does it, he's, like, taken aback. And he turns to you, Theo, and he says, "There's nothing there."
Oh dear.
Okay, well, that's not possible because when he did wake up, he did say, I'm mind
Father. He
everyone.
said father.
No, like, there's, like, low-level, like, I could sense, like, base instinct, like he's hungry.
But he said
But, like,
mom and
no
dad.
emotion, no
Soul.
soul.
But he said mom and dad when he woke up, which makes it seem like he has memories of the past.
He clearly has memories, but it seems that it's just, like, nothing but...
The Celestial wants him as a, breeding source, right? He just wants to continue the line of Krezkov. I don't think...
But I don't know how this boy is ever going to run a city.
Yeah.
This feels wrong. We need to go talk to that abbot anyway, and I say, maybe this is unusual. Maybe what's trapping Dirk's soul is also trapping this kid's soul. It's like a general soul trapping situation.
a
Non-discriminatory
soulmonger,
witchcraft.
if you will.
What did you say, Jake?
I said a soulmonger, if you will.
Yeah, sure, something like that.
If only Ben were here to have said that 5 minutes ago.
I don't know what.
Alright, to the Abbey for answers.
Yeah.
And a side quest.
Right.
Yeah. We can't forget about our Red Dragon Crush quest, though. We were doing really well on that.
No, we dropped those. Oh no, we have to go see.
Wine is
There's
important.
one more gem.
Baba Ya's Saga.
Yeah.
Baba La Saga. Oh, hi,
So
Libby.
you all head up towards the Abbey, to the north gate that leads up to the Abbey.
The Abbey Road.
I was gonna say Maria's not an asset.
And as you approach, as you come through the gate, the doors are ajar. Pharaoh notices and he gives you guys like the shh, and he points back at the gates after you've passed through them, and leaning up against the back of the gates are two figures. They're sleeping under piles of musty animal furs, but they're outside leaning up against the guard tower things that form this gate. But you can see their faces are not entirely human. They seem to be a mix of features. One appears to have like a snout and an ear, one ear of like a dog or something. And oops, this thing froze. No, we're still running. Okay, sorry. I thought my computer over here freaked out. So it has a snout like a dog, and like the side of its face looks like it has fur, and there's an ear, but then this whole side of the face appears to be human, and there's human hair here, like hanging down. The other person has like scales on part of their face.
Someone messed up their Polyjuice potion.
And a few tufts of fur. One of the eyes clearly... Oh, no, their eyes are closed because they're sleeping. Never mind.
I'm thinking they're cursed.
I'm thinking it might be kind of like a leprosy situation, D&D leprosy.
Grayscale, I mean, that counts for one of them.
Pardon.
Should we wake them up?
No.
They're guarding the gates to get into this place, right?
Mm-hmm.
not that well because they're asleep.
I vote we do a group sneak check to sneak past them.
But aren't we welcome here? The abbot
Didn't we?
said,
Yeah, but why would you wake sleeping people when they're sleeping? That's rude.
let sleeping dog people lie.
Let's sleeping tall people lie. I will be so sneaky they will never hear me.
Why
See?
would that-
The sneakiest.
I'm way sneakier.
You are
Alright, so
double
are
sneaky.
you guys sneaking up to these?
Oh look, it's the Eldris brothers doing Eldris brother thing.
I mean, I'm succeeding.
I just no, I'm not like
So,
being really sneaky.
Aridin, you're sneaking over to get a
No,
closer
I'm-
look.
No.
What?
We were gonna sneak past him.
I
Oh,
said we want
you're already past them. Sorry.
Oh,
Pharaoh noticed as you guys passed them through the gates, and he tapped your shoulders and like pointed back. Sorry if that wasn't clear.
okay. Then in that case, yeah, I want to get close and check them out.
All right, fine, me too. I was gonna say let's not wake them up. That's rude, but it's too late now.
We already rolled it. So. You step on his tail.
And then you're like, hi.
I rolled it
All right, so you are approaching it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Aridin, you get really close, and you actually can get a really good look. You can see that the one has his one hand, because his hands are holding the blankets up, has those scales just like his face. His other hand, though, appears to be more like a paw, like a cat's paw. The other guy, you can see sneaking out from the edge of the blanket, like a tail, like a donkey tail, and then peeking out from the side of the blanket, and then his toes, his feet, are like giant, like hound's feet with big old claws on them. And then Theo clanks on over, and his weapons are clanking against each other, and his armor is clank, clank, clank. He's like, "What do you see?" And you see them, they stir, and let me roll some perception for them to see if they wake up. I rolled poorly, so you guys are alright. They stir, but don't awaken.
Back to the group.
Clank, clank, clank.
Okay.
Why do the people in plate always sneak?
Alright, and you guys make it away from them and back towards the,
They're each like 5 separate animals.
Yeah, we report all of that, and I ask, is Emerald with us?
Emerald is with you.
I ask Emerald if he's seen anything like this before.
Let me give Emerald a roll.
He seems wizened.
You said more than just one creature mixed with them?
Oh yeah.
Several?
Yeah.
Mongrel folk.
Are they dangerous or nice?
It depends very much on who created them. Mongrel folk were not always that way.
Ah. Okay. Well, let's hope they're the nice kind.
Let's also not wake them up just in case.
Yeah.
An excellent plan.
No more sneaking.
Trust Rasputin the Angel here, guys. I don't know what it is. Something about him seems suspicious.
Nah.
Dude, he's got wings. It's
Yeah,
fine.
no, you're right. He had mysterious wings and seems creepy. Nothing bad could happen there.
I think it's
Name
very
one
possible-
example of an angel who turned out to be a bad guy.
I think it's possible still that the guy is a good guy and that the spell didn't work the way he thinks it did. That he's done this before. For some reason, there's like I said, like a sink trap, but a soul trap.
Yeah, like his soul somehow.
Possible.
I don't
Oh.
think he was doing it to be
That's
malicious.
what I think we should do. I think we should group up and walk trustingly into his seat of power and see what happens.
I agree. Also, this makes me think of Fred. Let's split up, gang.
That always ends well.
Into the belly of the beast,
You.
gang!
Me and Daphne will go check out this.
Alright, so what's the split gonna look like?
No, we're
Um,
not. We're staying all together.
You said let's split up, gang!
I was saying it made me think of that. But it's
Alright.
not. We're doing the opposite
Cool.
of that.
So as you guys have come through these gates, you've passed these sleeping guards. To your right, you see there's a small graveyard, another one. In front of you, you can see the abbey. It does like a 90-degree turn, and you can see there's doors sort of in the crack of the 90-degree turn. So it sort of forms an L. And then there's a 45-degree angle at the beginning, middle of the L, where the doors are. Further off to the left, on the far side, you guys can see there's a garden of some kind in that direction. The abbey appears to be 2 stories tall. Yes.
In the small graveyard, do we see if any of the graves are open, like the other one?
No, the graves do not appear to be open here.
Can I ask Pharaoh if he can tell if the ground is hallowed?
Pharaoh reaches out into the ethereal energy and he says it does not appear to be.
Okay, I was just curious.
You would expect an abbey to be, but it doesn't feel like it.
Also, how many graveyards does a small town need?
Currently multiple.
Creepy.
Well, he did establish that it did seem like people don't typically go to the abbey, so they probably had to make a new graveyard down in the city after the abbey was abandoned.
Also, who wants to lug bodies up that hill?
Right?
It's good for you to put hair on your chest, you know?
To the doors?
Cool.
Doors.
There's a 15-foot high curtain wall joining the 2 wings of the abbeys. There's a pair of 10-foot tall wooden doors reinforced with bands of steel. To the right of the doors, mounted in the wall, is a tarnished copper plaque. It reads, "May her light cure all illness."
Her.
Hey,
Markovia,
Pharaoh,
Saint Markovia.
you got an illness.
Yeah, see? It's gonna work. All we gotta do is find your light.
I do have an
I
illness.
think this is the...
I've got lycanthropy. You can say, yeah, I know, Pharaoh.
Alright, keep it under wraps. Keep it under wraps. Alright, in we go.
Cool.
Is it barred? Like, can we knock it in? Is it, or we could
Oh, is there a sick knocker?
I was literally gonna say, is
Yeah.
there a big knocker, but I didn't.
You know.
Don't.
Cool head.
Don't. It's too obvious.
There was not a large knocker, but the doors seemed like they would just push right open.
Okay.
I guess we should push them right open then.
So you push them right open, you see there's this thick fog filling the courtyard that swirls as if eager to escape. The courtyard is surrounded by a 15-foot high curtain wall on which stand several guards with their backs to you. Or so it seemed at first. As you look closer, you realize these are just scarecrows up on the battlements. Wooden doors to the north and the east lead into the abbey's 2 wings. In the center of this large courtyard, there's a stone well fitted with an iron winch to which a rope and a bucket are attached. Along the perimeter, tucked under the overhanging wall, there are several stone sheds with padlocked wooden doors, as well as 3 shallow alcoves that contain wooden troughs. 2 wooden posts are pounded into the rocky earth and have iron rings bolted to them, and chained to one of them is a short humanoid with bat wings and spider mandibles. The quiet is shattered by horrible screams coming from the shed.
You guys remember what Sid's bedroom looked like in Toy Story?
Yes. Oh my god. Yes, that's exactly what this is like.
This seems like a sacred, holy place. I'm glad we're here to deal honestly with the inhabitants. Did you say the shed was locked?
And you said, I thought there were more than one shed. I thought you said there were multiple sheds.
Sheds. Screams coming from the sheds.
Oh god.
And those are locked.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Can I
Alright.
tell which one the screaming's coming from? Or all of them?
I think he was saying all of them.
All of them. There are screams coming from all of them.
Alright, I'm gonna just... okay, well, I don't feel good about this. Mind, this is a bad place. This guy is creepy. Something's going on. And what Emerald was saying about how mongrels are created, it sounds like that kind of stuff is going on, and it doesn't sound good. Emerald, can you confirm?
Yes.
Great. Okay, go ahead and talk.
I concur.
Great.
So, do we want to open a shed? Like, I kinda
No,
wanna-
we want to not
That
open
seems like a
it
bad idea.
because these people need help, and I can't give it to them.
Yeah. If we cannot do anything for them, then...
Take care of this guy, then come back and help him?
When you say take care of this guy...
Push him from a high place.
Alright, no, I'm with you on that one. Okay.
I want to know if we can get the soul back.
I don't think there's a soul. I think he made a zombie.
I want to know if
I'm
he-
not so sure that pushing him from the high
Zombie.
place will work. He has wings.
That's a good point.
Mm.
I
Have to get a
don't
little
think
more creative than pushing from a high
The
place.
symbol just means killing him.
Let's pick one of the two wings then.
It sounds like there are more screams coming from the north wing.
we don't go that way.
But,
Or sorry,
but-
the
but-
east wing. Yeah.
But I assume the north wing doesn't have zero screams. I assume it's just screams all over.
No, there are much fewer. Most of the screaming is coming from that side. This side, not screams.
Okay.
Do
Let's
the
go
more
there,
screams
then.
sound like active screams? Like, oh my god, make it stop? Whereas the other ones are like, ow, this is generally sucky.
All kinds. Screams of all kinds. Moaning, groaning, screaming.
I'm trying to, like, use sonar to locate his
All sorts of
position.
horror noises. Horror movie noises.
Creaking.
Someone's playing a violin badly.
Yeah. All right, we go in the other wing.
Yeah,
no.
the less screaming one.
Those doors open into a large main hall. Gentle-sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single-stringed instrument by some unseen master. The ground floor is one large 50-foot square room with arched leaded glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire and a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun, the sign of the morning lord. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young man with alabaster skin dressed in a young woman. Rewind. There's a table. Standing behind the table, there's a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is neatly bundled so as not to touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. You also see the abbot standing there, and he gently takes this woman's hand. A painted wooden holy symbol is hanging from his neck. He moves with the grace of a saint.
Where is he guiding
Nice.
us?
Place you have here.
He's guiding her over the table. He's sort of ignoring you guys for the moment, and he's having her sit down, and you can see it looks like he's attempting to teach her etiquette. Like he's gesturing to like the different forks on the thing, and like the way you sit and who you would greet on your left and right, and these other sorts of things like that.
I wonder if this is another one of his, brought back from the dead people.
Yeah, no. He's definitely breeding these people.
There's something's weird going on.
Yeah.
I would assume that she was one of the people that was buried in one visit.
If anyone wants to give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Sure.
Perceptify.
Perceptive.
Trificus totalis. Oh my gosh. I'm so good at rolling today. Look at it.
And let me
Look.
roll for
Your job is to hit things, and we know you're very good at it.
Pharaoh.
I don't know, man. Ugh, stupid Pharaoh.
Cool.
Roll for Emerald. Roll for Emerald.
All
I bet
right,
he'll
I
get
gotta pull up
30.
his sheet too.
No,
It's the
Emerald
problem
can
with
get
having
30.
people not here.
Next week, they'll be back.
Yeah,
Well,
they'll be
Emerald-
back. They'll be back on Thursday. Let's see. Emerald perception. Nat 20. Hey, look at that.
Told you.
Elves.
Cool. So Emerald, Pharaoh, and I believe Koros. Let's see. Yeah, Koros. You guys all notice
I don't know this.
on 17. No,
Damn it.
doesn't quite cut it. What the rest of you? Sorry, let me start with what the rest of you notice. She appears to be very pale, almost gray-skinned, like very not a lot of color in her.
You did say alabaster.
Yep. Though she is, she's not bad to look at. She's pleasant looking. She looks nice. Otherwise, auburn hair. I already said that. Okay. But what Emerald and Pharaoh and Koros notice are seams in her skin. Seams underneath the powder, so there's powder makeup attempting to cover them, but on the edges of where the gown ends and her arm begins, and on the edges of her neck, just barely hidden under the gown and powdered, you see seams that were sewn together.
This is some Frankenstein shit.
And this looks like some Frankenstein shit.
I'm glad we all agree.
And that is where I'm gonna leave you guys this week.
No, I don't want to be left in this creepy dude's house.
Oh, is that what the lightning strike was for? It's a lie.
I don't know. Viewers, thank you for tuning in. This is not our usual time. We'll be returning to our usual time this Thursday at 7 o'clock Pacific. So please like the page to get notifications about when we go live and rejoin us Thursday at 7 p.m. Please do message the page, comment on the video, let us know what you liked, what you didn't like, what you want to see change, what you're looking forward to. We'd love to hear your feedback. My players, please message me tonight or early tomorrow morning with your rose, thorn, bud. That's the thing you liked, the thing you didn't like, the thing you're looking forward to. And with that, thank you guys all for tuning in. We will see you this Thursday at 7 o'clock Pacific. Bye-bye now. Bye.